my name is Neesterhere, and welcome to the Q&A video that has been a long-awaited thing. I know that this has been late as hell. There's been so many just behind-the-scenes things that have just come in the way of it, but I'm here today to crack the knuckles, whip out the cock, and say, watch this, my boys, we're doing it today, lads. So let's not waste any time, let's just get straight into it. So the first question we got today comes from the homeboy Artemy, a mod creator, made shit like Void and Even Dare. What kind of games do you honestly like and would like to share on your YouTube channel? Also, is there a way to play with you some Jackbox? Jackbox, maybe. I do want to do a Neesterhere of that one day, but in terms of overall games, this is gonna sound so fucking petty, bro, and it's probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but my type of video gaming that I like to do is essentially anything that's not on an Xbox. If it's PC, I'm here for it. If it's PlayStation, I'm here for it. If it's fucking Nintendo, I'm especially here for it. Like, yeah, really. If you put Mario's face on it, there is a high chance that I own it. And if it's not Nintendo, then I really do enjoy, enjoy just PlayStation's lineup, especially their exclusives and shit like the God of War, Spider-Man, Ratchet & Clank, any of that kind of shit, I absolutely fucking adore, just because those are the ones that I grew up with, and those are the ones that I've, like, damn near studied and shit like that. So, my favorite video game ever made is a 3D platformer from the early 2000s. So if that tells you anything, there you go. Do you think you'll ever go full-time on content creation? I would love to. I would absolutely kill to have that. That's pretty much the dream right there. I would absolutely love to go full-time on content creation. That would be absolutely amazing. That's pretty much like the dream right there, would be to go full-time on this, because I would love to make Neesterhere like an actual, like I said, like, you know, like this says a full-time thing where I can really just dedicate 100% of all manpower into making this as nuts as it possibly can be. I do make money from Neesterhere, not enough to pay like my rents and shit like that, but you know, maybe like a phone bill, I've been able to do that, which is I'm incredibly grateful for. Thank you so much for that. But in terms of full-time content creation, simply we just haven't made it there yet, lads. Time will tell. Have you ever thought about making your own Scratch game? I've wanted to make my own Incredibox mod. Like I've wanted to like have it be a collab thing. Definitely not a single-handed job because it would turn out like dog ass, but in terms of like a collab of making an Incredibox mod where I'm just like the director and the guy who like makes the decisions and shit like that, I would love that. I think that'd be really fun. What's your favorite Incredibox bootleg on Scratch? Right now, as of this recording, my favorite Scratch mod that I have played probably would be Steel Factory, because I think it stands out the most out of like the rest of them. It actually sounds like the most professional, and I don't know, man, Steel Factory just brought such a hype vibe to it. I don't know if I just filmed it in a good mood, but that one stuck. What's the best Incredibox mod you have ever played? If we're talking about mods, period, my favorite one, this is going to be controversial as hell, my favorite one of all time is Armed. I think that is my favorite Incredibox mod, because that is one of the only few of all mods where you can literally use any sound effect and it works. You cannot make a bad track in Armed, and that's what I think is like its strongest thing about it. There probably is a bias with it because it was the first one I played. The first ever Incredibox modification I've ever played in my entire life was Armed. So that might also hinder it, but I just genuinely think it just sounds the best. What kind of music are you into? From the homeboy Tashin. So, what kind of music am I into? I don't really have like a genre, you know. That's kind of a question I really have no idea how to answer, because I like everything, to be honest with you. As long as it's not like heavy death metal screamo where it's literally just a guy in the mic going, I pretty much like everything. Like literally, I have the most diverse ass Spotify playlist that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I literally, in my real, no jokes, personal Spotify playlist, I shit you not, I have Eminem back-to-back with Blake Shelton, back-to-back with fucking Your Favorite Martian. So it's just like, you can't get more stupid and diverse than that fucking like little lineup, man. Like it's genuinely just that bizarre. Are you gonna make a collab video with some YouTubers? There are a couple ideas, right, that are not just like my personal friends and stuff like that. I would like to do something like that. Like I think, like I said, an Incredibox related video. I would love to do a tier list with someone. I feel like that would just be like a really fun discussional video. Me and Artemy, the guy who makes all the incredible professional Incredibox mods, I want to see if I can commission someone to make an epic rap battle video parody of me versus him. I would fucking kill to see, and an actual good one too. Like I would fucking die to see that, man. So I'm trying to find someone that I can like help commission and help write, along with obviously Artemy, to make a rap battle between the two of us. I think that that would just be so much fun. Oh my god, that would just be great. Because it would be like you have the mod creator versus the content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's just such a fun, like, balance. And I just think that'd be great. What's your best mod and sports? Take two only. What the hell does that mean? What's your best? Okay, well, the best mod, I guess, is armed. Yeah, and then sports, is this just what's the best sport? Favorite sport is, without a doubt, bowling. I fucking love bowling. I literally go bowling every single Sunday. You can't stop me, bitch. I'm not the world's best player. I like average, maybe like 110, I think, something like that. You know, maybe like 1. Maybe just like a simple 100. I also really like billiards. that's also a huge fun one, bro. There is nothing more fun than going to a bar with a Reds and then just playing billiards, man. I love that shit. I'm literally doing that in 4 hours as of the time I'm recording this. Like, yo, it's fun. What was your mind like when you first saw and heard Dorito God from Polywog? Have you ever seen that, the meme of KSI levitating? Probably it. Why did you start uploading videos to YouTube? Starting videos on YouTube is something that I've wanted to do for like a very long time now, because I've always had a passion for creating things. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a movie director. That was like the dream job. Obviously that didn't work, but and just the time that I just spent, you know, watching different people's YouTube videos and stuff like Smosh and Sky Does Minecraft really painted the picture of like, I could probably do some shit like this, to the point where when I was a junior in high school, I literally took classes on it. I took classes on filmmaking, on editing. I took classes on this kind of shit. Is it working? I don't know, but you know, I took classes on the stuff. Like, it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time now. So yeah, here we are. Will it actually do anything with it? No matter what, you can't change the past. So I've already, like, I have technically turned this into a business, if you really think about it, because I have made money from Neesterhere. So it's like, technically I've succeeded in that dream goal of doing YouTube, but there's so much more room to go up, to the point where it's not even worth discussing. Like, opinion on garlic bread. Well, okay, so shit. Man, he had a deep-ass question than this silly shit. Garlic bread is one of the best foods in the world if it's made right. You can fuck up garlic bread so easily, man, to the point where it's hideous dog shit, bro. Because it's either mushy, wet, weird shit, or it's like hard as rocks and the entire thing is inedible except for the dead center. Garlic bread is like Dr. Pepper at like a fast food restaurant, as in like, you're almost guaranteed to get some watery, dumbed down shit, but when it's peak, it is peak. Where did you get the name Neesterhere? Okay, so this is gonna be a stupid ass one, man. Out of all the origins for like YouTuber names and shit, I probably got the weirdest one. So my real name is Nathan. How you been? Hi, how you doing? So when I was in high school, me and my friends always took our first initials of all of our names and just added an E at the end of it. So my buddy Jacob, we call him G, Nathan, me, hi, Nee, and that's just what it was. So you had like Nee, G, Qui, Bree, like we had shit like that. So N-E-E, Nee was mine. And so I was hanging out with Neesterhere. You might recognize him from the PowerHour Podcast. So me, Neesterhere, and then his grandpa and dad all went to church together one time, like 5-something years ago. They heard us call each other Nee and G. So they kind of took that and added their own spin to it and added a stir at the end of it. So I became Neesterhere and he became Neesterhere. So every single time that I see Neesterehe's dad, swear to God, they literally say, "Hey, Neesterhere," and it's like the coolest shit. And so that's kind of just what I made my like username for everything, because it used to be Bungus because it was just like a stupid ass name. So Bungus is what it used to be, but then I found out it's butt fungus and I didn't even know that was a thing. I genuinely just made up the word Bungus, but apparently it means asshole fucking grease. So yeah, Neesterhere came from 2 different layers of nicknames, if that makes any sense. From Nathan to Nee to Neesterhere. The here, I don't know where the here came from. Just to be completely honest with you, I just thought it rolled off the tongue. Be honest, ham or beans? One of them I've never had and the other one I don't like. I'll let you decide which is which. What's your favorite food and drink? Ooh, this is a hard one, honestly, because this one really depends on the mood. You know what I mean? This one really does depend on how... On what the feeling of the day is, lads. Because I have like a favorite food and drink for every meal of the day, you know what I mean? For breakfast, this is gonna sound so sad, but I swear to God it's true. Scrambled eggs and just an ice cold water, baby. I honestly, probably scrambled eggs might be my favorite food of all time. It's a damn tie with my lunch food. I'll talk about it here in a sec. But like, I think that like scrambled eggs is the food that I can probably have the most and be able to slam the most. Like, I have always wanted to take a Halloween bowl like that you use for like candy and shit and just fill the thing up with like 100 fucking eggs and then just go nuts. just make like 6 pounds of scrambled eggs. I could probably finish it. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but dude, scrambled eggs is just my favorite of all time. We're talking about not breakfast stuff. We're talking about like just lunch and dinner, man. I'm just a basic guy. Give me just a plain cheeseburger and a soda, baby. I'll take that. That is all I need, lads. That is it. I like my scrambled eggs for my breakfast times, and then just give me like a cheeseburger and maybe even just like a prime or a water for fucking lunch and dinner. I'll take that shit. That works. Face cam when? I don't know. Are you a top or bottom? Asking for a friend. I don't know. It depends on the mood. What is your subscriber goal? This is gonna sound so like cartoonish and like kind of like I don't know. What's it called when you're being fake humble? You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's clearly just saying that to sound humble. You know, like that kind of thing. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Literally anything that is higher than what I'm currently at now, I'll take. If it's one more than what I'm at now, I'll take it. That is the goal. The goal is just to keep fucking going up until we say, all right, we're good. But the all right, we're good, I would honest to God say, for an overall subscriber goal, I'm not really looking to be the next Mr. Beast, obviously. I'm not looking to be the next fucking Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, because that's just borderline fictional to think about. Like, yes, I will try my best to do everything I can, but to the point where my ultimate goal would be 100K. I think that if I can have a verified check mark and get a play button, that is when I will officially be like, I did it. I did my dream. I did what my goal was. I succeeded. We move. If I hit 100,000 and got a YouTube play button, that would literally be the Thanos sitting on the porch. Like, that would be it of my life. Are you pregnant? Not the last time I checked, no. What are the nuclear warheads doing in your basement? What, are you gonna snitch? And now we have our last question from the girl Toxie herself. So, first one, opinions on TF2. I'm about to piss y'all off because I never played it. Favorite music genre? Kind of answered that earlier. Don't really have one. This is a stinky fucking these are some stinky answers to your questions. I'm so sorry. Most likely favorite interest. Ooh, that's a question one, you know. Honest to God, I got 2 of them. One I said earlier, and that's bowling. The other one, I love going to the movies, man. I am like a giant movie buff. I would love if the algorithm would let me make movie-related videos on Neesterhere, bro. Because I would love to just, like, rank Pixar movies. You know, like, that would just be so nice. But the algorithm would be like, bro, you just made, like, 3 gaming videos and then a movie-related one? What the fuck are you on about? We're not going to recommend you to a soul. But I love movies. I love talking about movies. That's just, like, one of my favorite pastimes is discussing movies. Movies that I don't like or have any interest in seeing, sometimes I will still go and see them just because I love to, like, be up to date with everything that's in the theater. When I was fresh out of high school, I used to work at a movie theater, and I literally did that solely for free tickets. And there was a point in my life where I legitimately saw a movie for free maybe every other day, because it was fucking free and I loved it. It was, well, why not? Like the other day, like literally 3 days ago, I just saw Barbenheimer. I just saw Oppenheimer and Barbie back to back. I had a good time during both. Really liked both of them. Barbie obviously is a shit movie, like just from the actual, like, the writing in Barbie is fucking atrocious, but I still had a good time because it is just a dumb fun. It's one of the dumb fun movies, while Oppenheimer is just an actual serious good-ass movie. And then in a couple days from now, as of the day that I'm recording this, I am going to go see Ninja Turtles as well. That's another big one that just came out. I just saw Sounds of Freedom as well the other day. That was another big one that came out. Like, I just love movies, man. I absolutely just love seeing movies. That's my favorite thing ever. I love movie YouTubers as well. While I'm making thumbnails, I will listen to Cody Leach reviews or Sean Chandler or 3C Films. I'll just listen to movie reviews, bro. But yeah, so in terms of hobbies, bowling and movies, that's practically it. I just got really passionate about that, just really letting it loose. And 5, any other social media platforms you're on that we do not know of? Okay, so sort of. I have gotten them ready. I haven't done a single thing yet. I pretty much have an account ready under Neesterhere on pretty much every single one of them, just in case like a copycat comes through. But like, there is a Neesterhere TikTok, there is a Neesterhere Twitter, there is an Instagram, there is a Patreon, there's all this shit. I just haven't done a single damn thing with any of them yet, just because I don't really think I'm big enough to like warrant, hey, follow me on fucking Twitter, or X now as it's called. So I do have everything ready, but I just haven't actually done anything yet. So those will come one day. So unless you officially see me talk about a Twitter, don't believe it, because what was it? I forgot what it was, but there was a social media where somebody called themselves Neesterhere and they said racist shit. So like, unless you officially hear me say, hey, this is my Twitter, here's a link, don't believe it. But yes, so one day there will be an official Twitter, there will be a TikTok. Right now the accounts are created, but they're just dead in the water until I actually decide to do anything with it. But my boys, that is going to end it for this video. So did you enjoy this Q&A? I'm really sorry once again that it was so late. Damn, like I made the freaking announcement like a month and a half ago. But if you enjoy this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do, and have a good one. So goodbye. See ya.